look at developing stories. We bring in Caroline Woods is with us, senior markets correspondent here on Schwab Network. And in the semiconductor world, we saw earnings from ASML this morning, and the Nasdaq's down 2.2% a short time ago. ASML is down 10%. Tough day for some of these names. Tell us a little bit about the story.
Yeah, the semiconductor equipment manufacturer is really under pressure, but it's likely not actually upbeat earnings that are weighing on shares, likely getting overshadowed by some of the other headlines that we're hearing in this space, because it was a beat on both the top and bottom line. We'll get to those numbers in just a second, but let's talk about these reports. Bloomberg's reporting a potential tighter export restrictions from the U.S., saying Biden is considering using the most severe trade restrictions available if companies like ASML continue giving China access to advanced technology, semiconductor technology, so potential tighter export restrictions from President Biden. Meanwhile, former President Trump told Bloomberg Business Week that Taiwan should potentially pay for defense, so that could be kind of ramping up some geopolitical tensions as well. But running through ASML's results, it's a beat on both the top and bottom line. As I said, earnings of $4.38. Easily topped analyst expectations of $3.87. Revenue rose almost 11% to $6.77 billion. That also topped what Wall Street was looking for. ASML booked about 5.5 billion euros in orders in the 3 months up to June. That's up from 4.5 billion euros in the same period a year earlier. They also stood by their full year outlook, saying we see 2024 as a transition year with continued investments in both capacity ramp and technology. We're currently seeing strong developments in AI, driving most of the industry recovery and growth ahead of other market segments. And then on the earnings call, they did actually touch upon China, saying we don't comment on any rumors regarding possible China export controls. They did say that for some fabs, for plants, there are more limitations than others, but in general, they can still operate in China, saying there are limitations that are more stringent for some fabs, particularly related to parts being sent from the U.S. or from Europe. So, we're able to touch on it, but not actually commenting on the rumors that report generated.
All right. Thank you for all of that.